All right, today we are playing not a standard deck. Kind of looks like a standard deck, but this is a Gyruda Reanimator deck in Pioneer. We've got all even cards to fulfill the requirement to get Gyruda Companion. Quick note I want to make is that you could just build this deck without using the Gyruda as your companion. You could still just have 4 of these in your deck and play like Thoughtseize or whatever you think is appropriate. I just thought it was a little more fun to build it with the companion mechanic. And also, maybe in the games, we'll figure out if we ever actually add Gyruda and that matters. But it definitely can, right? Like, when you have 3 mana, you can add it, Bitter Triumph, discard it, and then play your Spider-Man card or whatever this thing is. But yeah, this is just a very similar deck. It's sort of weird to see 3 Bringer of the last gift, but the priority here is reanimating Gyruda or Ardyn to get back Gyruda. But since Gyruda is a demon, you can get Gyruda into play, find Ardyn. You can spark double to copy your Gyruda, and then all of your Gyrudas are going to get Menace, they're going to get Lifelink, and they're going to get Haste. So you can just one-shot your opponent. And then if this comes together, you can also just do the Living End thing. So this isn't plan A, that's why you only see 3. You could change the numbers if you wanted, but I didn't want that many more fatties anyway, so there's just 3 here. We've got Zombify, sort of goes into my point of the main priority here is Gyruda and Ardyn in conjunction with each other, so this does not work with Bringer of the Last Gift. Keep that in mind if you try to Zombify it. But we've got an Icetill Explorer is just like a mid-rangey way to ramp. Since we have a companion, all the mana this can give you, we can just add and play Gyruda. Plus it puts cards in the graveyard, helps you hit land drops. You can just cast your stuff that way. And then Rakshas's Bargain's kind of fancy tech where it's a 6 mana card that's actually a 3 mana card, so it fits well into our curve. And then we've got Bookworm, Satyr Wayfinder, Town Greeter, and then Bitter Triumph to discard our fatties. Mana base is pretty straightforward. Part of why I have 4 Wayfinder Town Greeters is in this format you get access to Takenuma, Otawara, and Boseiju. These can both help deal with hate, and this can help get you your Kavaero or Gyruda or whatever you need. So we have a mana base that's sort of full of spells that these can help find. So fancy little list. Excited to give this one a try. Probably not the best gameplay the format has to offer. Pretty linear deck, but sort of an innovative way to build it. Sideboard, we've got a bunch of 2 and 4 mana things. We've got Witherbloom Command and Abrupt Decay to blow up various permanents, Steel Cutter, Hate Pieces, Graveyard Hate, whatever it is. Culling Ritual is more of the same. Trying to Carevec the Spiteful against the green-white deck. You can keep their Ouroboros at 0 power. You can blow up all the Badgermole Cub 1/1s. You can blow up the Llanowar Elves. You can kill Thalia. And it's just an even creature you can hit off Gyruda if that ever matters. Unholy Annex versus things like just Thoughtseize decks with a lot of counter spells. The mana value of this total is 8, but it's another 3 mana card you can have access to in your sideboard. Day of Black Sun is another card where like you can play this for 3 mana and clear away all your opponent's prowess creatures that cost 1 mana. So another thing that fills it out the curve, but is even for the Gyruda. And then a pile of Cavern of Souls if we play against people that are trying to counter our Kavaero or Gyruda or whatever things we want to try to cast. So that's what those are for. So this is a Gyruda list in Pioneer. Excited to see if it has any legs. So yeah, if you guys want the list, it will be in the description as always, and I will see you in the games. Okay, play first. Got a Bookworm. We don't have a fatty. We have all our mana and a Boseiju. I think I keep this. We just need a fatty. We could also, I guess, the other thing that is really appealing about the Gyruda Companion, I didn't even say this in the intro, but like Bookworm and a Gyruda is just nice, right? You get to go 2, discard outlet, add the thing you want to discard immediately, and then you're just set up. So like the curve of Bookworm, Gyruda, Kavaero is really, really strong. So, and that is definitely an argument for warping your deck to play the Companion. But like I said, you don't have to. Like if you just decided you wanted like 4 Thoughtseize in your sideboard too, you could do that. Like you could just put the Gyruda that's in your sideboard into your main deck and be fine that way. Blue-white control. All my mana's set. All counter spells is scary. We do have the Caverns on the board, but this is probably one of the, if not the worst matchup you can go against. They can also clear our board. Like, having the haste kill with the 8-drop is really important against things like Supreme Verdict. In the past, people played like the red-black dragon that just gave all your shit haste. But I think the 8-drop being like a reanimator hit and giving you haste kills is all good news. Do I get punished for attack? I don't think so. So we don't have double black. I don't think that matters very often. Get lost after you take 2? Sure. Yeah, I doubt we can win this game. I guess I'm making a 4-4? Just have pressure on the board. Maybe make him blink. Okay, well. And that's good. If that matters. I'm a creature. The Wandering Emperor is something I have to keep in mind. Do I just not attack into it? Do I let them play their card draw spell? I have Triumph for discard. Do I have any sort of punish? I guess I map first, see if I hit a creature. Hit force counter. These have the same name, don't they? So I lose this if I play this one. If this dies, I have another one in my graveyard. Get back a Wayfinder for Ardyn. I could play card draw spell, untap, removal. Alternatively, I can go attack. You Wandering Emperor me. I just play this on Ardyn when you're tapped out. I think that's best. Okay, so it's card draw turn. I didn't force counter. This doesn't really do shit still. And I guess I could just hope that this floating in play with Gyruda in hand is good enough. Sure. Minusing? We are minusing. Okay, well, we get to do Gyruda stuff. They might just die. Oh, shit. That is a very good draw. Holy shit, that was good. Oh, I don't have double black. No! Damn it, we're so close. So I could have triumphed Gyruda. Karvek. Damn it, how do I not have double black? So we have to go Gyruda. We go triumph, discard, copy. This comes into play. Combat, Gyruda, haste, go for kill. Alright, well, we can still just kill them. We just have to hit. Yeah, I mean, we go for it, right? We ride. I don't even know if this is the correct play, but we gotta do it. Okay, we hit. They died. So you become this thing, and then I get a spark double. I guess it doesn't matter the order. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I guess this is just lethal 100%. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Got it done. Would have been so much cleaner if I got the Bitter Triumph, the Teferi, before I killed them. Never lucky. Alright. Blue-white control. Let's get all these caverns in. I think this is the way we're going to choose wins against them. Decay. Decay for Rip. Witherbloom Command for Rip. But this gives me lands. Annex for sure. So these are our considerations. What the hell am I boarding out? Bargain's probably good. Icetill is the type of bullshit that I think I want. I don't know how many bitter triumphs I need. It's probably 1 or 2 is the number I want. Marang's another way to draw cards. Then what do I want my land count to be? I could just have a billion lands in my deck. Boseiju, Takenuma, Otawara. I think minus Otawara is fine. I'm going to trim another land and just be +1. Okay, and how many blow-up rest in pieces do I want in my 75 post board? I could take out Zombify. I could take out a Spark Double. Go 1 Triumph, and then Decay versus Witherbloom Command. This just gives me lands. This kills, I don't know, random enchantments. We're gonna try no Decays and just run that. That was sweet, though. Okay. We keep this on the draw? It's like, I don't think so, right? Okay, keep. I think I'm just shipping Witherbloom Command here. You're just gonna be okay. They have Rest in Peace. Our plan is cast Bookworm, cast 4/4, attack you with random shitters. Go. High noon. Does it do anything against me? Do I not have a basic in my deck? I might not have a basic in my deck. We have a Witherbloom Command on the bottom and then 1 in our deck. Cavern Annex. Probably sand. Oh, wait. There's an answer to Rest in Peace. And that's a lot of answers as well. Okay, Gyruda. So, what do I want my turn to look like? Do I want to Boseiju now? But Gyruda can't be countered. Boseiju's 2, Wayfinder's 2. I don't get the cards in graveyard off Wayfinder. Can shock, Wayfinder, map, Boseiju, untap, Gyruda. Probably good enough. Alright, here we go. So we have uncounterable Gyruda. We have clear Rest in Peace. Yep. Spin the wheel. You can kill in response. Okay, well we didn't hit crazy, but we get 6/6. Verdict Dust, we have this. Shock? I knew. Huh. Wandering Emperor? Okay, what do I want to do with my turn if it's Wandering Emperor? So I bounce Gyruda, it costs how much? It's 3, 4. Just add Gyruda, say go. I would have played 4-4. Maybe that's worth. I have Otawara up. I have Bargain up. I have the Marang Regent to draw. Main phase Flanker. Exile my graveyard. What the hell's my opponent doing? Blessing?
I have got new moves to teach you.
Takenuma Bargain, I guess? Sure. Okay. Have unsummon your board, attack you. I mean, clearly they have something. Anything that relevant. I guess I can just Gyruda again. Go for the kill that way. They have 3 mana up. I could bargain. I can't double spell though. I just want to Gyruda again. It's that bad. So this one, I guess I want the other one in the graveyard. This is 6 though. I think I want the stat. Okay, big demon. Thank you with my monsters. So this means menace. I guess they can block here, go to 2. An Emperor on their turn. That spot removal, I don't know why I cast it. Alright, nice. Well, blue-white control. The sideboard plan seemed pretty damn solid. The cavern was pretty clutch. We have a bunch of creatures that could help us find cavern and some card draw spells to get it as well at flash speed, so not bad, not bad. Good start. Yeah, let's go first. I think we've had a few bookworm hands like this. Okay, this is a better missing 3rd color hand. Sort of want everything. It's probably more... Which would I rather reanimate? I think Gyruda is potentially better, but I don't actually know. More fun. I guess I have the ability to add this Gyruda, so that should be the tiebreaker if I'm not sure. I probably am supposed to keep the other guy. Oh. It's all nothing over there. Archon. We just need to knock the top of the deck for a land for the turn 4 kill. This deck's kind of nice. I don't know. It's pretty terrifying, isn't it? May I please have a land? Thank you. No, fucker. Why does it... That's so tilting, dude. Why does it give me the prompt for their graveyard? I had one target, so I just fucking clicked, bro. That's so good enough. God damn it. I don't care, dude. I want to flip cards. I don't care if I win. Let me flip the cards. I want a Gyruda. Come on. All right, my bad. My bad. I got excited. We hit the land. I clicked the button. Fuck off, Gyruda. Quit giving me prompts from my opponent's graveyard. I don't want my opponent's graveyard. That shit's trash. All right. So we want Day of Black Sun. I could try Witherbloom Command. It's probably not worth unless I'm on the play, I think. Culling Ritual, I also think is really bad. But we can try Witherbloom Command on the play. I think I always want Decay, and then I don't think I need Cavern or Annex. Bargains, whatever. I mean, Regent could be randomly good, I guess, if we're capable of casting it. I kind of wonder if I just want like some random innkeeper, the one that gains life and makes treasures, or like Sylvan Caryatid. Some of that stuff within my 75, like even in the sideboard, where there's just matchups where I feel like I need to be a little faster, catch up. Icetill, not really the matchup for it. How many Rest in Peace do I think they're gonna have? I guess Rest in Peace is a reason to consider having Witherbloom Command even when I'm on the draw, but I still just have Decay Boseiju. Alright, I'm going to take out Bargains, Explorer, and Regent? Maybe I want Regent just because flipping into it's pretty good. It's a giant flyer, it bounces 2 things. Yeah. Be Town Greeter, I guess, on the draw. Alright, go with this. We'll see what happens. This green-white deck is terrifying. My opponent went nothing, Archon, get killed on turn 4, but... So it might seem like it is not a terrifying deck, but it is terrifying. So we'll see. I'm playing a deck that does not get to play 1-mana interaction, and they are playing a Lantern Wolf deck that can have like 11 mana on turn 3, so... Let's cross our fingers that they do not have that. This is another matchup where you could maybe go, hey, Companion's cool and all, but I need to have 1-mana cards post-board, so you could just like board in 4 Fatal Pushes, put the Gyruda into your main deck, and just run it like that. All that being said, I think this is a keep. I have Interaction, I have Fatty, I have ways to discard. So... we keep. Anytime I beat this green-white deck, or is it, I'm very happy. All I ever play are just like super brews that I played 0 reps with. And these decks are just so clearly just like power, like products of power creep and magic. So most of the decks I am building are also products of power creep. I am playing Companion mechanic after all. Okay, my opponent is going to have 100 mana. I cannot interact with their things. Very good. Going to play Orboroid, and then I'm going to die. Okay, so this is a spot where I wouldn't hate the Living End effect, I guess. But if I do the Gyruda thing, does it matter what their board is? Good. Orboroid's a very clear reason why it can matter. And that's a good card. This card is a part of why I want to play with Karvek, because like you get into these spots where your opponent like you kill everything your opponent plays, and then they just play Abandoned Air Temple, and then you're taking like 10 a turn. So being able to kill the 1/1s as they come down is really nice. This is Magic the Gathering. I have played a 2-drop, and this is what my opponent's board is. Very cool. Also, I killed my opponent on turn 4 last game, by the way. Kind of. Technically not, because I misclicked, but why are we attacking? So this is 1, 2, 3, 6. So they have 2 left over. I can not trade for anything, so no blocks. I'm just going to be dead on board even with Bitter Triumph. Okay, whatever. Play this Takenuma. End my turn. Loot. Need to find Reanimate. There's a Spark Double. It's very funny to get usually turned forward by Lanarel, 2 Badgermole Cubs, and a Dahlia. I don't think I'm dead. But I obviously I need to hit. I can't go to 2 because I can't hit and play a shock land, so we're dead, but maybe we're not dead. So blocks removal spell is block is 4, 4 and 6, and 3, 13. I'm on no outs, I think, right? Or did I not do the -3? I might go to 10. So 4, 4. So yeah, 4. They're tapping. I guess they don't have the mana. I'm just assuming that, like, I'm doing the math with these creatures attacking, so they don't have the mana to attack everybody. Okay, Cubs come across. Okay, no blocks. It's 9, 12. Why do I want to no blocks? Is there a reason to no blocks? I mean, I don't have out as the living end thing, right? Guess I could try to kill them. Maybe it's good to Bitter Triumph the Badgermole Cub in combat. I wasn't supposed to block the Thalia. The Thalia blocks Zombify, though. So... I have company as well. Company for Avon, I'll take 8. We bricked. Okay. Cool. Badgermole Cub, everybody. Well. We'll go in with these. Out with what? Do I even need the decays? What's the 3 that I'm worried about? Maybe decay. I mean, decay just kills a thing, but maybe I just don't need to have Abrupt Decay in my deck. Just the one that counters, right? Okay. Having the Wayfinders just increases the likelihood I goldfish a tiny bit. If I have like 2 lands with Witherbloom Command, they go elf, I get to pick one off, mill myself, try to find a land, try to mill a fatty. That's obviously appealing. I think I'm supposed to keep this. Bit scary, but is what it is. So what am I getting rid of? So if I keep, I guess it's Triumph. If I keep double Bookworm, I get something to get back with Ardyn, assuming that I get to loot twice. Which is pretty likely because I have the Triumph. So we're going to keep single Triumph. And then scry for Blackland. but I mean this hand is obviously potentially problematic. I think it's worth keeping over going to 5. Like, if this wasn't a Scryland, I guess I would go to 5. Can't Witherbloom Command that. Alright, you got me. GG. Go again. Third match, I believe. Opponent goes first. Nice hand. Nice hand again. I'm gonna mold this, though. I think I can keep this on the draw. Maybe not. Do I keep this Icetill? I guess I don't really need both of these. Because I'm finding green. Maybe this is finding green, and we're just... If we somehow play a slow game, then maybe I can just hit my land drops, add Gyruda, and cast it. Oh, shit. Well, if they put Valgavoth into play, it's not good for the home team. And they're going first in Magic the Gathering, so... I'd be getting turn 4 Valgavoth. They also could just hit shitty Titan of Industry. For some reason, that deck plays that card, and sometimes they put it into play. Fable, well done. Smart player. Okay, so we don't have the Fatty. We do have the Icetill. We can add Gyruda. I don't think that's that important. So if I add Gyruda, I just let them have the Fable. The Fable gives them a treasure. That gives them more creativity stuff. I think I'm just going to discard. Let's get Bringer in the graveyard, I think, because that gives me the ability to living end of Valgavoth. Which is actually a big deal. Possible that if I have this in the graveyard and they have Valgavoth, I still can't beat it. Cool. Magic the Gathering. Atraxa. Lovely. Fable and Atraxa, two of my favorite designs. Big fans of those ones. Never catch me insulting those designs. Love them. Alright, second creativity. Wow, I can't believe the card that looked at 10 cards found the same card that got it into play. That is a really, really good play pattern. So they're gonna get the Kiki. They get another thing. I can keep the Triumph up to block the creativity. Otherwise, I just let them creativity me. Dead. Hard game to win. My opponent. And turn 2 Fable. Turn 3 Atraxa. I'm sorry, turn 4 Atraxa. It's funny, they used to ban cards in Pioneer, but now they just print other broken cards to power creep the bannable cards. Oh, you don't like Fable? Okay, here's Unholy Annex. Alright, opponent. Are we Valgavothing? You Valgavoth, I hope to hit Living End. That's the deal we have going. Maybe you have Counterspell? Deep in the tank. Got nothing. Gonna die next turn? Maybe not. We get to 7 mana. don't think shocking ever matters. No, I needed that guy. You go. The Valgavoth has sacrificed 3 permanents. Am I supposed to take the hit from the Atraxa? Like, do I think... I need them to have shitty Titan of Industry and to spin into it. I guess, does Titan beat me, though? Titan's like shield counter, gain life, 4/4s, and then they get haste on it. But they're targeting the thing that's going to give it haste, so... I presume. And I triumph. 6, 7. If they hit the Valgavoth, we just have to hit the living end card. So I got a 4 here. That's fine. And then they creativity 2 things. I go after reflection. And then we just have to do Gyruda Ardyn stuff, which probably won't even happen. We have to hit well enough. So what else? Creativity 2 is always Valgavoth. How do I beat Valgavoth? I guess Gyruda works through Valgavoth, but then they get a bunch of bullshit and they have a 9/9. I think I'm supposed to take the hit. I don't really know. I think we're just dead either way, so I'm wasting time and I should go through the motions. Okay, I need you to hit Titan of Industry. I want to keep this. If I draw untapped land... Doesn't really matter. I can go to 1, right? So I have to hope that this is a Titan. 50-50. Fuck. Shit. Not a Titan. Alright, well, we can living end. So we have to hit the blue-black guy. Hit land. I guess shock land is a reason to. So it doesn't count as casting it if I hit it now. It's just too late. I don't think I just can't beat their giant things. Like, I needed this to be Titan of Industry, and maybe I could have life-linked through it. Let's see, yeah, we can do this, but it's not cast, so... No trigger. Womp womp. Alright. Yeah, this matchup's kind of hairy. Fable of the Mirrebreaker is just such a Magic the Gathering card that I cannot believe how much of a Magic the Gathering card it is. Like, okay, how do I approach the matchup? It's like, well, if they have Fable, nothing matters. Nothing matters and I die. True, true, true. I don't think Annex really matters here because they're just going to kill me with a giant thing. Witherbloom Command, everything's instant speed. Culling Ritual, instant speed. Abrupt Decay, I guess I can clear the Fable that I still have the Goblin. I can fight over like a treasure randomly, so I think this is worth happening. And then I don't really know what to do with these caverns. Because they have like sensor and shit. I guess we'll try them. Not sure what graveyard hate they're going to have. Alright, so how do I beat the things in play? Marang River Regent, bounce Atraxa, bounce Titan. That's great. I can technically bounce Valgavoth. I sack 3 things, so if I have like a random idiot, 1 and 2 in play, I can do it that way. Do I want the Regent, though? It's just like flash card draw against blue deck. Put the Gyruda in the main deck. I do... The Ringer stuff actually matters. Like, being able to living in them is a big deal. So I want all this. I guess we'll keep all the Reanimator shit. Icetill's probably whatever. If they were like a blue-red control deck and not a blue-red put Valgavoth in a play deck, I think this would be decent. How many Bitter Triumphs do I want? I think 3 or 2 is the number. It's better than Decay. I guess we'll go 2. Because Decay can blow up like a clue token that gets targeted on curve. I don't know what to take out. Maybe it's Wayfinder, maybe it's... Probably not Bargain. Probably just like a Wayfinder. Bargain is awkward with Cavern, I guess, but I could just have more lands in my deck. These are mulligans-ish. Ah, fuck. Cool, cool, cool. Good news, good news. Everything's great. Funny. Leyline for my 2-mana discard. Fair enough. Alright, Gyruda. I need a Cavern of Souls for you, big dog. Okay, well, my Town Greeter is very dead. Considering they just spewed that off, I would assume that they put a fatty on the bottom. I don't really have any reason to suspect that it's one fatty over the next. Would I ever Takenuma here? No? I guess I may as well just sandbag it. I could draw land. I take 1. Abrupt Decay opponent's glue. Is it better value than Abrupt Decay the Shark? I guess it is. Because they're a creativity deck. I don't really care about the 1/1. Oh, they sacked it? Okay. Look at the mystical dispute. Funny though. Now it just revolves. Okay. All right. Got him with the old clue bait. They probably just didn't have a counterspell, right? Well, I don't think they can creativity me. And if they creativity my things, it's very terrifying for them. They can hope they spin into Town Greeters, but we got other large individuals we could hit. Well, Companion Gyruda, again, looking pretty damn good. dig through time. All right. Could get fancy and do more work out of the routine, but I would like to win. Alright, well, we mulled to 4, by the way. That was a mulligan to 4 that we just won. Not bad, not bad. Alright, don't think much changes. Run it back. Companion mechanic, good when mulliganing. Also good when not mulliganing, but... That's kind of nice. I mean, obviously it's too new. Like it's clear it needs work, but kind of nice. Do I keep this? I don't think so, right? I have Cavern, which is really good, but I don't have Fatty or Reanimate. And this could be Fatty. I guess Gyruda's in hand. All the land drops I want. What am I triumphing? Just a Goblin. So my best draws are what? I kind of just want like a Bargain, which I boarded out like an idiot. Maybe Bookworm. And it sucks. Need to draw, discard outlet. I don't know, whatever. Should have kept the first hand. Bookworm might be my best card. Maybe there are other like Bookworm-esque cards in Pioneer I overlooked that are playable, but not really. It's Bookworm's such a weird card where like you read it and you're like, oh yeah, you play it with morphs, and then it's just an insane card.
The focused and
No one plays with
Put
morphs.
thoughtfulness before action.
Well, we've only drawn lands, so that is perfect. Up to shitty hand, only draw lands. Very good, very good.
Mind.
Yes. Good sensor. Got me. Did they just like give me the win? Is that what we're doing right now? We're just giving me the win for fun. Okay. To be fair, I probably didn't expect the cavern, but this is insane. If this works after the Moldifor, right? Do we hit? Alright, well, we didn't completely hit, but our board is set up. I want to clear Narset. I think so. Okay. Oh, you hit the best two. Maybe they boarded out the Titan. Can I kill them through this? I need Otawara, maybe? And maybe I can just kill them through it anyway. I'll have to play the land. Wayfinder. The Wayfinder can find Otawara. It also mills me anyway, so let's do that. Takenuma costs your legends. Alright, no Otawara. I think we lost, but pretty crazy game. I don't know. Unluckily, they found creativity. So we get a Gyruda. Oh, I can hit the Marang, and then I sack 3. Yeah, we could just chain in the Marang. What else do I have? Gyruda, Bookworm. Boseiju doesn't do anything. Takenuma is more mills. I guess I should Takenuma. Everything's getting exiled, right? Doesn't matter. All that matters is what Gyruda hits. We're going to keep this one. Menace. Forgot about Menace. Boseiju ever matter. 2. We missed? I think we missed. No, we didn't get rid of it. I didn't see it. I think it's over. Yeah, it's over. Can I win, though? Do I have to concede? The double blocks... So this is 16, 13. Double blocks is 16, 20. These are single blocks, which means I'm only doing 13. 23. I just don't block Gyruda. Gyruda doesn't even force trade, so I have to just pass and then win with this board. Can't block there. This is so fucking annoying. Alright, well, you have everything ever. I just can't do anything. We just needed Otawara. If we had Otawara, we would have won. That's crazy. What an insane game. Not really a good game of Magic, but like, just from a viewer experience, it's probably kind of exciting. You get a Takenuma. We're just dead, right? Like, what are we doing? Maybe they can't clear my stuff. What is this? Target player shuffles 4 cards from their graveyard into the library. You look at the top 4 cards. Yeah. Yeah, we had Marang. I mean, we had a bunch of hits there where we just won the game. We had to brick pretty hard, so unlucky. Maybe we could still win. I don't know. The roll Takenuma can hit Spark Double. I think Takenuma is the same as Gyruda. Enters, mill 4, put a creature even right away. Mill cards on the battlefield under your control. Mill 3, and put a creature. Yeah, I think this works into that. Cast Typhoon. First spell they get, then we Boseiju. We could just have... Alright. Not even looking at what these are. I probably should, but whatever. I still talking about two legends. Got a lot of bookworms. This is the third match. I don't know which match this is, but this one's gone on pretty long. I think yeah, this is the third match. Okay, this is a good one to end on for sure. Yeah, loot away. We have one mountain. Can these be cast at instant speed? During your turn. So we're looking for a spark double. Gave them a bitter triumph they can now cast. That sucks. Well, I guess we lost. Just like, I didn't cast it. No creatures in the yard. Yeah, we needed a way to roll. We just missed. Can I do this to their stuff? In a graveyard. I mean, I don't have any creatures, right? They just spawn into their only creatures. Anything that I have that dies gets exiled. There's just nothing I can do. Unfortunate. 15, 16 in the air. I have chump. But then the minions get all their mana. Yeah, it blocks draw too. Alright, well, GG's. They almost just gave us the win. I think we had to low roll a bunch of times after the Prismarian command term to lose. Also, like, if they have Titan of Industry in their deck, which most of these lists play, and they hit it instead of both of these, I think we win. We also lost the 50-50 on the last time they hit it, but I think we were going to lose that game anyway, so all good. Crazy game. It's sort of insane that my opponent just put Atraxa and Valgavoth into play for 5 mana cost, and like would have lost if I didn't just brick. But all right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This deck's pretty cool, and I actually think it's relatively powerful. We played against some weird matchups, but we beat Blue Eye Control. Sideboard could use work, main deck could use work, but it seems like it's got some play to it. Like, you have interaction. There's a lot. The companion Gyruda just looked way better than I could have ever imagined it would have looked. Maybe it's just the nature of the matchups we played against, but cool deck. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.